Ms. Burns, your 1 o'clock with Eddie is here.
Sure, send him in.
Please come in.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Eddie, how are you?
How you doing?
Good
So nice to see you. How's everything?
Good, good. How's
Good,
the
good,
week?
good.
How have you been?
Good. How was your weekend?
Oh, good. You know, I was out there shooting,
You were
golf
great.
balls.
Nice. Nice. I got to do the same thing myself, so very happy. I did
Yeah.
pretty well this weekend.
I
So
wish I could say this.
we got to do it one day. We
Yeah,
definitely.
sure.
Definitely. Well, one of the reasons, if you remember, that I actually came last time, was to bring you, one of my intentions was to bring you a proposal, if you remember. And the proposal pretty much was going to let us know where our numbers are as far as comparing to what your current service is and what we have to offer for you. Because it is important to know what difference it's going to make to your pocket if you're going to make a change, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Right, and also I'd like to start by going over some of the points that we actually talked about that were important to you. Because obviously we want to make sure that we tailor-make it and hit every need that you have. And lastly, I'd also like to talk about the benefits and how the product will benefit you. And if everything makes sense, obviously then we can definitely go ahead.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
Sounds good. I'm all ears.
Great, great, great. Now, as I promised, I let you know that my guy was coming in to drop off the phone,
Yeah.
so you were able to experience it. I know this was Thursday last week.
Mhm.
Today's Tuesday. Were you able to use it?
Yeah, I use the phone a lot. I'd have to say, some aspects of it were, positive, some negative.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely one of my favorite aspects of it is the fact that I can, hook up my voicemail and see what everybody's doing in the office through my cellular phone. That is definitely something that, definitely, has my interest.
Okay. Well, I'd like to also go over some of the points that you told me that were important to you. Is that okay?
Of course.
It'll be about just 10 minutes, and I'll go over things pretty quick because I know you're a busy person. And first, I'd like to start off with one of the points that you told me was very important to you was one of the reasons why you called in the flyer was that we have unlimited long distance. And that's a very big benefit in today's economy if it's included with your plan, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
And it's an international and long distance plan.
I'm sorry, can you excuse me just one second?
Yes,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Excuse me, I apologize. Sorry, we're just so busy in here, I apologize.
It's okay, you know what, I understand how you feel. A lot of people in this business, we're just trying to do as much as we can, so I'll be brief, short, and concise with what I'm going to present to you. Is that
I
okay?
appreciate that.
Okay. Well, the other thing that you mentioned to me is the importance that you just mentioned to me, the access of having your emails all checked in one place on your computer, and most importantly, your iPhone.
Yes.
So that was one of the things that I remember that was the most important to you. And lastly, the most important thing to you was the main reason why you called us was because of savings. Because in this economy, I mean, everybody's trying to save a quick buck, just like you said, as much as you can, and reduce your overhead. And I just wanted to make sure, I came here today and I helped you, show you how we can satisfy every single one of those needs. Does that sound fair to you?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Great. Well, I brought a little the proposal here that I'd like you to see with me for a second. And this proposal pretty much will let you know what you currently have right now and what specials we are running with our company. And if obviously it makes something that makes sense to you, that you'll be saving money without sacrificing the quality of service, wouldn't that be something that would interest you?
Yes, I would say it would.
Okay. Well, let's go over here really quick. If you see here, this is our current month special. We're actually running this from the 1st to the 30th of every month. And as you can see right now, with this special, your total monthly charges, including the cost of your phones, the total cost for the 8 phones was going to be $399.
Okay, that's
Okay.
the service.
Just the phones.
Oh, that's just the phone.
Just the phones.
Okay.
You do have to buy the phones.
Right.
Because so they can run properly with the system.
Okay.
Okay? And the total cost for the 6 lines was $131. With your integrated fax and your tax state charges fees, your new payment would be $208.85.
Okay.
Now, remember, if you remember, I did a little plan here of what your current plan is offering you. You told me you were paying for the 6 lines, $49.99 a month. You had 6 lines, so you're spending about $299, roughly $300 there. $300 for the long distance use on average. You told me between $320 and $280, and $19 extra for your fax line.
Right.
And your taxes and surcharges and fees are $80, which is a total of almost $700
Right.
of what you're spending now. Now that's a lot of money. Now, obviously, that's why you came to us, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you go with our plan today, you can see here that your savings starting off would be almost $491.08 a month. Now think about it, apples to apples. You have a system that integrates your fax, which is important to you, isn't it?
Right.
And you have a system that includes your long distance and international and national plan, and a system that you'll be able to access anywhere in the world. It could be on a computer or an iPhone. And those things are important. Now just imagine getting that and almost saving $500 a month.
Yeah, it sounds very good.
Sounds very good,
Yeah.
isn't it? Doesn't it? Well, that's...
I hate to, interrupt you. Everything looks really good on paper. But as far as, having to buy 8 phones at $400, how much money am I really saving? I have to buy 8 phones, $400, and then I'm paying $200 a month for the service. So for the next 8 months, I'm really spending $800 or what, $600.
Well, I understand how you feel specifically because of that, but I'd like to tell you that most people felt the same way, and they actually found out that their services and having to buy the phones really was going to pay off the phones the first month. If you remember, the $399 cost for phones is a total cost for phones.
Okay.
Total cost for phones, so you're not paying that every single month. Now,
see, I thought it was $400 per phone.
no, actually, we're running a special this month, and let me tell you how the difference. This is the normal cost of our system. If you would buy the phones regularly, like past the 30th of next month, your price for the phones is $1,239 for the same phones. You get $105 savings per phone this month. So that's why you actually, take advantage and still save the $208 a month. So it's automatically, after you pay off the phones, obviously your second year, you're going to have a lot more savings because you already paid your phones once. There's only a one-time fee, and now your additional savings after the first year is the $399 that you invested originally. So you're going to save an additional 14% of your bottom line. In other words, more money in your pocket, which is important to all of us, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So those are the plans that I wanted to go over with you, and I'd like to find out, is this something you would like to go ahead with?
In theory, everything sounds great. It's just, right now we're crazy busy right now. And, I can't even say as of, today if, starting a whole new telephone line right now would be the best thing for my company.
Right. Well, I understand that you're busy. A lot of people are right now in this time. But if I can show you a way that, for example, when you say you're busy, is it that you might not have time to teach your realtors how to use the phone and whatnot?
It's the training. It's like I said before, the number one reason I like the phone is the fact that I can check on my voicemails and everything on my iPhone. But everybody, there's only one other realtor in my organization that actually has an iPhone. So I'm also seeing the cost of having to get iPhones in their hands as well, so that they can enjoy all of the benefits of your system.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you saying that, and a lot of people, addressing the first thing that you told me, a lot of people are busy in this industry, and we don't want to waste time. How about if I told you that we have online support 24 hours a day? You wouldn't have to be involved in anything like that, but we could actually show your realtors individually where it wouldn't cost you any money extra or wouldn't cost you any of your particular time. Not with the iPhone. I understand that you said something about the iPhone, only one. Well, you have one person that can benefit from that, but you still, we will still be able to sit down for about 10 minutes, each one of your realtors. It's a total of about an hour and 20 minutes total to set up, and you'll be running. And not only that, think about it for a second. 1 hour and 20 minutes, how much average salary would you pay your actual clients? Excuse me, not clients, but your actual people or employees in there?
For how much?
Average, an hour?
Hourly? It's basically, a lot of it is commission.
Okay.
But,
And your employees, like secretary or whatnot?
secretaries, they're making, $10 an hour.
Okay. So think, if I mean about like $12 of invested time, and your realtors are the ones that make you money,
Mhm.
and they're the ones going to be able to benefit from that. Not only that, you're automatically going to start benefiting from the $500 savings per month in your pocket. That's an extra $6,000 a year. How does that sound to you?
It sounds great. I really hate to, shut you down, but, I'm just going to be honest with you. I did some other research with some other firms, and it seems that your prices are a little high.
Okay.
I'm actually planning on meeting with another representative in a couple of days from now, just to see, what they're talking about. Like I said before, a lot of the things with your phone are very appealing to me and, to my employees and to my business. But I just think I might need a little bit more time before I can make this decision right now.
How far apart are we compared to the competitor? May I know who it is, if it's okay with you?
I would personally not really like to share that information.
And the pricing?
Pricing, I'd have to say, you said your monthly charges are $208.
$208 completely.
They're charging me approximately like $50 less than that.
Okay. Well, this is what I could do, and if it makes sense to you, we could go ahead and do this. I'm going to leave your phone. You used it for 3 days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the phone here for an extra 30 days, so you can enjoy it at no cost to you. I want your realtors to use it also, and get the best out of get the best use out of the product, and see how our system really will work. Because there's nothing like hands-on experience, like I said last time.
Right.
Is there? And you didn't, you really didn't have too much time with it. So I like to do that. And how about if in 30 days I actually come back, leave the phones, and see how you feel after actually experiencing her?
I think that sounds pretty good. I definitely agree to that.
All right, that sounds fair, and then we'll do that. And I'd love to have you with us as a customer soon and saving money like everyone is trying to do.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so
Very
much.
nice guy. I appreciate your patience.
All right, thank you very much.
Right now is, we just need a little time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Stay in touch.
Okay, I will call you in about 30 days.
Okay, Eddie, have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.